Turn it off. So the other day I started painting the go-kart because it has a ton of rust on it, and I use this black star stuff to, it basically like turns the rust back into metal. I don't know how it works, but it does. And in the clips that I'm about to show you, they're from yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. And I grinded down the whole, well, I power washed the go-kart again because it's still dirty, and then I grinded it down with the wire brush, rotary wire brush thing, to get the bubbles of paint off of the rust, and then just cleaned it off with some random stuff. And then I used the black star paint rust stuff to paint over the rust, and I've been just letting it sit for a couple days because I wanted to see what it actually did, and it looks pretty good. Here's everything just laid out. I went ahead and just painted everything, not all the paint, but all the rust. And it's supposed to be able to be used as a primer, so I can paint over it, which is what we're going to be doing today. And I have like a black car protection Rust-Oleum spray paint stuff. I already painted one piece of the roll cage, which is hanging right here, but I sanded it down a little bit and I don't like the way it looks, so I'm going to repaint that. And I need to let everything sit for a little bit longer because it's so humid where I live, and it rained literally yesterday. So I'm going to paint everything, let it sit throughout the night, and get back to you guys in the morning. But for now, I'm going to tape everything off of the actual go-kart and take all the steering pieces off so that I don't get those covered in spray paint. Alright, so I forgot to record the beginning of this, but I just hung the go-kart on this thing we have that goes across the garage. It's like a lift type thing. It's pretty strong, so it'll hold it up. And I'm going to hang up the rest of these pieces so that I can paint them and they'll be able to dry without anything touching them. And I'm going to let them dry overnight. I think I already mentioned that. But like, I'm going to hang most of them probably from this squat rack because I already have this piece hanging up, but the go-kart's a little heavier, but I'm fortunate to have that thing. Alright, so I got everything hung up. You're actually sitting on the go-kart, and I have all the stuff over there. Made a little paint booth for the roll cage, and I have the seat too, which I'll also be painting. But I'm going to wear a mask and just paint and show you guys what I'm doing. so I'm inside now. Obviously don't want to be out there breathing in a bunch of paint dust and stuff, but I finished painting most components of it. There's some stuff, I might paint the steering wheel. I'm thinking about just grinding it down and having it like a bare metal because it looks really cool. I've done it to part of it. And also, I'm going to give a little update on the other go-kart. I haven't been working on it, but I'm going to use the frame as a donor for the rest of the projects I work on, and it'll just be something that kind of sits around and helps with all the other ones. But I'm going to keep the live axle, and I'm going to buy another go-kart for me, but I need to find a really good one, and then I'm just going to slowly build that one up to just be an absolute monster while I'm still buying and flipping other go-karts. But I will see you guys in the morning to see if this is dry. What's up, guys? We're back in the garage. So I painted at about like 8 last night, and it's like 3:30 p.m. right now. I checked on the go-kart this morning, and the paint looked really good. I was actually in better condition than I thought it would be, and it wasn't sticky or anything at all. So that Black Star stuff worked really great as a primer, and the rust looks better. It's still got like bubbles and stuff, so that still is all bubbly, but the paint looks nice. And I resprayed a couple things this morning because I missed some spots, and I'm still working on that now. It's just dried out a little bit, so I'm gonna finish that up, and I want to try to paint this yellow line on the back again. It's a sticker, so I'm thinking about peeling it off and then painting it with yellow, because I do have yellow paint. But yeah, then the go-kart will be finished being painted, and I'm gonna let it dry for probably a couple days just to make sure it's all good. But I will put the cage back on in about 30 minutes after I paint it, and then next video I will put everything onto this go-kart and get it running. Hopefully get it running, of course. And I need to finish the steering wheel too. So paint. So what we have to do today is paint the rest of it, fix all the spots that are missing, paint that yellow line, put it together, or put the cage together, and then do the steering wheel. Alright, so I just finished spraying everything. I don't know if you can tell how it looks, but it looks way better than it did. It's got this nice like gloss to it too, which is cool. I might respray a couple things once more, but I'm going to try to scrape off that yellow sticker and spray that right now. As you guys can see, I covered the rest of the go-kart with paper so I don't get the yellow spray paint all over it, for obvious reasons. I'm going to try to scrape this off because it is a sticker. I don't know if it'll come off, but, well, I'm going to use a razor blade, so I'll see how well I can get it off. Then I will assemble everything because it will be pretty much dry. Actually, I just thought of a better idea. I'm going to use the same wire brush I used, or the rotary wire brush I used to grind off the paint, or grind off the rust, to grind off this sticker, because a razor blade is just going to take too long. This is where the go-kart sits. This is what it looks like as of right now. The next couple of videos, I'm probably going to make a little series of it. swapping everything from the other go-kart to this go-kart. It's going to be like a street to off-road swap go-kart type thing. And I need to go through all the parts and see what I need to get, because I know I need new hardware, which I thought I had. The brakes are good. We have rims and tires. We have the motor. We have all the pedals and everything, steering wheel. So we should be good after that. We would just need new hardware. Everything else should be good. We will start stripping the other go-kart next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The next couple of videos will be much more exciting, because we're gonna be actually, you know, adding the fun stuff to the go-kart, not painting it and waiting for it to dry. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you next video.